2, turn off your mobile minds. Always running off into the future, running off into the past. The past is finished, it's done. You can't change it. It does not matter who said what to whom. It doesn't matter who was right, who was wrong. It's finished, it's done. Let it go. Don't you want to finish off things and get things done and have an easy life? Put your hands up if you want an easy life. A lot of people have their hands up. You must be really weird. If you want an easy life, please forgive and let go of the past. I know that some silly people say that you learn from the past. You don't learn from the past, you learn from the present. All the past you learn very little from there. Many of you have been studying the past for so many years. Are you wise yet? Don't study the past, study the present. This is where life is actually happening. This is where the action is. This is life as it's happening, not one of these reruns. Do you actually watch these reruns of soap operas and movies on your TV? If you've seen them many times before, you want to see it again. You're crazy. This is life, live, as it happens, straight from the source. So please, forget the past. It's gone. It's finished. There's no need to be climbing Mount Everest, dragging this big weight of the past behind you. Because that's what it feels like in life sometimes. Have you had a difficult life? Have bad things happen to you? Put your hands up if you've had a difficult past. Everyone's had a difficult past sooner or later. It happens to all of us. But you don't learn from that. You let it go. Leave it alone. Especially if it's difficult. If someone has hurt you, if they cheated you, if they've really abused you, why do you keep thinking about it and remembering it? Because every time you remember what they did to you, you are allowing them to hurt you again. Every time you remember it. The old story, someone comes up to you and calls you a pig. And you think, why did she call me a pig? She should not call me a pig. It is not polite to call me a pig. And then if you're wise, you suddenly realize they've called you a pig 3 more times. Every time you remember it, they are calling you a pig again. Why do you do that? Someone calls me a pig only once. That's why I have 2 ears. 1 to go in, 1 to go out. Good stuff I keep, bad stuff I let go. So please don't worry about the past. And most times people, they worry and they think about the bad things that happened in the past. That really is dumb. And the next thing we think about is the future, planning what you're going to do when you leave here in 2 days' time. You don't know. You might not leave here. It's raining. It may be the end of the world. You may die. There may be a meteor coming from outer space directed at Genting Highlands. This may be the last hours of your life. Who knows? My saying is, never do today. Never do today what you can put off until tomorrow, because you might die tonight. It can happen one day, you know. So please don't worry about the future. It doesn't matter what you're going to do when you wait until that happens. How many times Have you been thinking about the future? Planning it, and it never happens. Something else happens. Everything you plan, usually doesn't eventuate. So, how stupid is all this going off into the future and planning business, especially now. You don't have to worry about a thing. You've got a nice room, you don't even need to clean it. Someone else will come and clean it for you. You don't have to worry about cooking, what you can have for dinner tonight. Somebody else is already cooking that right now. You don't have to plan anything. You're totally free for 2 days. A planning-free zone. And even more important is to remember, where is your future being made? Where is the only time you can do anything for your future? Right now. This is where your future is being made right now. If you understand this, you understand why many people's future goes wrong. Because they're looking over there, tomorrow, next week, next year. You're looking in the wrong place. If you want to make the best future possible, look in the place where it's being made. Look at the only time you can ever do it about your future. Right now. And that gives you confidence. If you want to be healthy, if you want to be fit, happy, now is the time to make that happiness, that health, that fitness. By coming here, pay attention to where life is being made right now.